Greetings, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. It's another yap session, bro. I just need to talk. I just need to talk. I don't even know how to start this, but basically just getting into it. I have come to the realization that maybe I am just cooked. Maybe I'll just never be able to make the emotional connections that I wish to ever again. I've taken my hurt and my pain and brought it in with other people, and it has ruined everything. I've done that a couple of times before. My last relationship was, what are we in now? January 2025. I think it was like May 2023. Yes. May 2023 was the last time I was in a real relationship. You're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, I'm your boyfriend type shit. That was the last time I did that. And ever since, it's just been talking stages, situationships, nearly ships, everything like that. And basically, I've just come to a realization that I am the problem. But then I'm also kind of not. Because in the majority of the cases, I'm not. But in the most important cases, I am. So, there's a couple of people who are in the picture for maybe like a few weeks, a couple months maybe at most. And, it's usually a thing of like, they lose interest or they develop feelings for someone else, so they go bounce with them, or we end up just being friends. I mean, half of the friends I have that are girls are literally from that. And I'm just like, I'm so sound with that, that's okay. It's whatever. I don't have feelings for them no more. I've got this one friend, I've been friends with her for ages. And she's got a boyfriend, and she's my hairstylist. Like, she does all my shit when I need to get done. And we're sound. I mean, I don't really talk to her much, but when I do, it's like sound, like good friend. I consider her a good friend. Although at one time I would have had feelings for them. I'm so far removed from that it's not an issue. Or there's like some people I don't talk to. Like, there's this one girl who sort of came and went, and then came back again, and then went again, and now she's like always trying to like talk to one of my friends who's like so comedically not interested. Like, that shit was so funny to me. He's like, yeah, no, I don't want it at all. I'm just like, bro. Like, she's texting me on like a Saturday or something, like, oh, like, are you out tonight? I think, oh wow, she's talking to me like she wants to see if I'm out tonight, see if I can come out with her. And then I find out that she's texting my boy the same thing. I'm like, God damn, you running through the whole squad out here. So that's crazy. And then, there was this one where, it was all sound, and, she had some shit going on in her life, so we kind of disconnected. And then, I think we speak every once in a while on like some friendship. She gave me like the best gift I've ever had in my entire life. It was like this picture of us that she drew, and it was like, oh my goodness gracious, this is literally so freaking sick. It was like one of my, what do you call it? Screensavers. It was my screensaver for a while. That was actually hard, and it made me look so good. Like, I actually looked so good in that picture. It was crazy. So I was actually really happy with that. But that's sort of one of ones where I'm just like, it's fine, honestly. Like, I'm so far removed. The majority of these people, it's like, give me like a week or a couple days, I'm over it. Like, it sound like we're not like that. And I think the reason for that is, up until recently, I was still not over my ex. Like, it took me so long to go over her. Because we was like so in love. Not anymore though. We don't speak. I was actually thinking about this last night. Like, we literally have not spoken for like a year, over a year, which is crazy. It's crazy how someone can be so prevalent in your life and then just gone. I basically mourned her. It's like she died. To me, she died, because I'm never gonna see her again. She lives like across the country. I'm never gonna see her again. I'm never going to speak to her again unless she like contacts me, which is not going to happen. And she sort of did the same thing where like she left and then she came back for a bit. So I was sort of like healing, and she came back for a bit, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, and we were going to meet up and shit. And then she left again, and then it's just like I had to start from the zero. And what got me through a lot of these like situationships and stuff like that is when they ended, I'd just be like, do you know what? I'm not even over my ex anyway, so it's not that big a deal. However, then we come to current day, and this would have been what, like summertime, like end of summer, and like I met Fanny Shay, and like she's like so sound. Like okay, I'm gonna say this. I think she's probably like the person that I have got on the best with, like ever in the history of ever of people forever ever. Like we have like such good chemistry, and I thought that I had that with my ex, but it turned out afterwards that she kind of made it. Jeez Louise, I just got cut off again because of bloody storage. But whatever. As I was saying, it's like she sort of molded herself to be what I thought that I wanted her to be, but I didn't find this out till afterwards. I just had like no idea, and I turned around to her and I was like, bro, I don't, just be you. Like I like you. That's all there is to it. It doesn't matter what you like or don't like. Da da da. Like, you don't have to pretend to like Playboy Carti just because I like him. You know what I mean? Like, I remember so vividly that was one of the things she was like, oh yeah, like I pretended like I really knew who Carti was. I'm like, bro, chill. Like, it's fine. You don't need to like all the things that I like. Okay? But that sort of made me very weary, because now I sometimes have this preconceived notion of like, oh, maybe it's too good to be true. Maybe they are actually doing the same thing that's just happened to me. But she actually didn't. Like, this shorty that I'm talking about now, like, she's literally perfect in every single way, and it's actually really sad, because like it would be really easy to get over if it was like her and it was all her fault, but it genuinely wasn't. Like, I know some people sometimes, I mean, I don't know, me personally, I feel like I'm able to hold myself accountable. I realise that this is literally all my fault and it all went wrong all because of me, and it's because I was like, damn, this is like this very pretty, amazing, incredible woman is really into me, and she was like super into me. Maybe a little bit too much, it felt sometimes, but like, you know, sometimes you can have too much of a good thing, I guess. And I sort of felt like I'm the shit. Like, I felt like I was the shit. And then, that's what I would do is just let out a sigh. But no, shit, I mean, this is a yap session. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I don't know what my point was. I just kind of wanted to talk about it. Do you know what's really funny? This girl, so we talk every once in a while. I try my hardest not to talk to her. If she talks to me, then I'll talk to her. I try my hardest not to talk to her, because I know it's bad for me, because I know that she don't want me, and I do. Like, I after I've seen someone in that kind of intimate way, I'm not going to be able to see you as just a friend. That's just how it is. Like, I think that's pretty normal. Like, how could you revert back to that? Like, if we're gonna be friends, we should just stay friends. But like, that's besides the point. I just try to not, but sometimes it happens. And we were talking the other night, and it's just like, there's some shit or whatever, and half the time I just feel bad for her. But then sometimes I think to myself, like, bro, if you was with me, none of this shit would happen. None of this shit would happen. But then again, it ain't her fault, it's mine. I hold my hands up. It's absolute cinema. I can see that. Also, look at my jacket. Like, this shit's actually hard as hell. This is this. I was gonna do a review on it, and I was gonna do a video where like I unbox it and everything. But I was just too excited, and I opened it and I wore it. I was like, oh my god, yeah! I got drip, baby. Why no? That's actually so corny. I need to chill out. Ah, we're good. No, but this shit hard as hell. This is like my favorite piece of all time, I think. I might still do a review on it. I don't even know, but I feel like that would, like, would anyone even want to watch that? I say that, but would anyone even want to watch this? I don't know. People do. People in my life tell me that they watch this. Like, my sister told me that she'd sat down and watched a whole 20-minute yap session. I was like, God damn, I need to watch what I say. Because otherwise people are going to see it and they're actually going to perceive me. I thought I was just talking to a void. Maybe not. And turns out, Shoy that I was talking about just now She watched them too. And she was like, oh yeah, I still haven't watched the second one. And I'm like, good, because I talk about you at the end. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And hopefully she doesn't watch it. Whoa, she might. I don't know. She might be watching this. Who knows? Hi. Hello. Hiya. Send me a screenshot of this. If you're watching right now, you know who you are. But no, this shit's so fun. I really enjoy this. This is just very therapeutic for me. I used to go to therapy. Therapy was really good for me. I had this traineeship up in London doing some brokering shit. It was awful. It was so trash. I'm just not built for that life. Excuse me, what part of a fart? I'm a little bit thirsty. Look at me, I'm a hypocrite. I say I'm got a Coke Zero instead of a Pepsi Max Cherry, but there's a Pepsi Max Cherry right here. I'm so thirsty. Goddamn. I need a water, but I'll get a water when I finish this. I don't even know what I was saying. Low key. I got distracted by the Pepsi Max Cherry. Oh yeah, I was talking about therapy. Yeah, basically, it was like this online therapy. It was like a Zoom call, and I was doing this job, and I didn't like it, and you know, my girlfriend had just broken up with me at the time, and I was just a mess. Like, I was actually a train wreck. I remember this so vividly. They were, just before I actually had the therapy, they gave me like a call, just to sort of like, you know, see who I am, gauge what's the deal is, whatever like that. And I go to my boss at the time. I'm like, look, I just got a call from these guys. I might just take a break and do it. He was like, yeah, sounds. So I went outside. I was vaping outside, and it's like raining. Great. So I'm sat there in a suit in the rain. Excuse me. Literally just crying my eyes out to this lady. She was so sweet. She was so nice. I really thought of her heavy. I hope she's doing okay. I'm just crying my eyes out, just like yapping and yapping on and on about everything. And I was like, oh, I feel like everyone's disappointed in me. I'm not doing well. And I haven't had a job in a while. And, you know, I was fired. And my girlfriend and da-da-da. And she's really hurt me. And then I eventually ended up having therapy. And I literally used to wake up like 5 minutes before, put it on my laptop and just sit there with Jamal, just like chilling, just talking to this lady. I think I probably had that for like a couple months. I definitely had it for a couple months, and it really helped because it was just like someone to talk to. I say that like I don't have anyone in my life to talk to. I do, but it's just I don't want to talk to them about it because I want to keep going on and on and on about the same shit all the time. Like, I remember, like, I used to say like her name, like, if I even mention this one Joy's name to anyone in my family, they'll be like, oh my god, like, really, like, are we still going on about this? And my sister especially, because she's like the one I speak to about the most about this kind of stuff. And like, even like, if I mention like Fine Shite's name, she'd be like, oh really, like, are you really doing this again? I'm like, man, chill, it's not my fault, just leave me alone, bro. But yeah, goddamn, I'm bored. This is actually the happiest I've been all day. I just went out to get some munch. I got favourite chicken. That shit was sensational. Oh, bro. No, I'm actually, like, I feel really energetic. Like, it's the most energy I've had in like days. There. And this shit makes me so happy. Low key, like, I'm not even talking to anyone, but I feel like I'm talking to the boys. I feel like I'm talking to the man them right now. There. I need to look at myself. I like to look at myself because I'm a very nice motherfucker. Also, I don't know what to do with my face because I'm not going to show you because it's kind of gross. My eyebrow piercing, it's either one of three things. So I've got, can't remember what the name of it is. Saying where it's like your skin's just fucked up, and I've got it like in my hair. I can never remember the name of it. It's either that, it's rejecting, or it's infected. I'm inclined to think it's infected. Oh, 4 is up. Like, you see that, like the Fantastic Four meme from Marvel Rivals when he does his, I don't even know what his ult is. Is it like it absorbs damage and then shoots it back? I think it is that. And he's just doing that. or it's the clip where he's like going Gear 4 and shit. I think that's funny as hell. Everyone's like, oh my god, they're ripping off One Piece. It's like, no, bro, Mr. Fantastic's been around since like fucking donkeys years ago, but they are definitely inspired by Gear 4, because I ain't never seen Mr. Fantastic do some shit like that. But One Piece is peak. I can't say that. I've only watched 40 episodes, but from what I've watched, it is peak. What is that? I can't think of what the arc's called, but it's the one where it's like they're on the place with the fishies, and not it's like Nami's old crew, and they just beat the shit out of them. And Luffy's just like a boss ass bitch, and he's just like, I fucking love him. And Zoro, but I tell you what, he's really pissed me off. What's his name? The guy with the I don't know what his name is. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that guy just does my nuts in. I fucking hate him. But no, I wish I had the willpower to watch that. I find it really, really hard to watch things when I'm not with someone. Like, I mean, for example, like, sure, you made me watch, like, I say made, I accepted. Because I'm like, yes, I just want to spend this time with you. We watched, like, some American Horror Story. And that's just, like, really weird. Low-key. But I would never finish that on my own. No way. I would not watch that on my own. Same goes for, like, with other people, like, I'll probably never finish JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We got to, like, 3 seasons in. I'll never finish BoJack Horseman. What else? There's got to be some other... one shot we made me watch Family Guy once. That was a bit weird. And when I went around her house, she just ignored me and played RuneScape. I was like, yeah, sick. She like played RuneScape and made music. I'm like, alright, but yeah. Oh mate, I don't really know if I've got anything else to say. You know, it's really weird because when I'm doing this, like, I could not tell you what I've spoken about in the last however long it's been. This recording's been 11 minutes, and then you got whatever was before, which I think was 6 minutes. So we're coming up to about 20 minutes of yap, just pure and utter waffle. And I think we spoke about therapy, we spoke about shorties, we spoke about Mr. Fantastic and Gear 4. We spoke about how One Piece is peak. I don't even know. I'd like to say this is a cry for help, but I'm actually fine. I'm actually fine. During the day, I'm fine. When it comes to the night, I'm cooked. Like, but this is really weird. Like, I'm so passionate about this because literally I'm trying to sleep. And do you remember the other day I was talking about how I have conversations with people in my head? I was doing the same thing, but it was a video. I was thinking about what I was going to say, what I would have been saying if I was recording right then. But I was in my bed at like 5 in the morning. So I'm trying to sleep. And I'm thinking, like, I'm talking to myself in my head as if I am recording for a recording. And that just gave me the battery in my back to sort of just get everything that I need to do done today. So I went to town to go do some stuff. And then I'll come back here. And this is like a real outlet for me. Like, this is sick. I fucking love this. This is so goated. What am I going to do today? I'm going to play Genshin. I'm definitely going to play Genshin because that game's so goated. I'm in Fontaine at the minute. Doing some shit up in there. I've got a little side quests I need to do. I think they're all quite long side quests, so I need to like get that done. But I've always been a sort of gamer. Gamer. And I've always been the type of gamer that's like, I want to get the side quest done first. Because, you know, in some games, like Fallout, for example, if you just do your main quest and you forget all of the side quests, 1, you're missing out on a bunch of loot and XP, and 2, sometimes, if you get too far in the story, you'll get soft locked. I don't think they do that in Genshin, but that's not the point. I've just done it in all these games. It's sort of like ingrained into me. So I was talking to Shorty. This was literally like months ago. And I was like, have you even been doing any side quests? And she's like, no, I've literally just been grinding Archon quests. I'm like, oh, sorry. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what is you doing? What are you doing? Call up, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are we playing to? Nights. Oh, I would turn that on, but I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Okay, I really want to listen to this song, so I'm finna wrap this up. Have a good evening, everybody. Peace and prosperity to your loved ones. And I'm gonna make this. I might actually make another video in a minute, because I've got like a notes section of like videos I want to make, and they're all kind of in this style of just yap, but some of them are a bit more focused. Whereas this, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about until I turn the camera on. So it's very disorganized, it's very disjointed, but I think that's the point. I think that's what I like about it, is that I don't need to sit there and read from a script or anything like that. I remember maybe like a month or two ago, before I even came back to doing shit on here and I was just doing music, I wanted to do this video on music and how much it means to me as a person. And it had like a bunch of like philosophy shit in it, and it would have been like just me talking, and like a lot of like edits and stuff like that of just like things you can watch, not just me being here. Like you'd just be like watching stuff on the screen, or like clips of shows and musicians and shit like that, like relating to what I'm saying. But it all just feels very sort of robotic. Like I don't like just reading from a script, because it doesn't flow nearly as well as this does. You'll notice in my last video there's a lot of ums and ahs, because I came in here with an idea of what I wanted to talk about. So I'm thinking about it, but when I'm here, I'm not really thinking about what I'm saying. I'm kind of just saying it. It just comes to me. Here we are. So yeah. Well, fucking safe, dudes. Catch you on the flip side, yeah. Bye.